What up, it's Kyle in the Wild, and today I'm going to be doing a little review on the Kevin Van Dam 2.5 square bill crankbaits. And the one to the left is a rattling square bill crankbait, and the other two are silent. Now, I know there's a ton of these reviews out there, but I feel like people don't go over the colors too much on them. Everybody has the red eye shad, and I'm like, you know, I'm tired of seeing the red eye shad. They either have that or they have the chartreuse shad with the, I think it's the red eye with the red gills as well. And, most people don't really talk about any performance of any other ones. So, what I would like to be going over is mainly this one right here. This is in the pumpkin seed color. And this one over here, which is the chartreuse, I believe it's a bluegill. It looks very like a bluegill type colored square bill crankbait. There is another square bill Kevin Van Dam I really like. I believe it's the model 20 or 22 or something like that. It is the bluegill one, and it's phenomenal. I had about three of them, lost all three of them, got a couple stuck in a tree, and I actually think my brother-in-law stole my other one, but no big deal. So, so to start going over this, like I said, this is the, I believe it looks like a pumpkin seed to me. And they may say it's a bluegill, but I definitely think it resembles a pumpkin seed, which isn't that far off from bluegill anyway. But yeah, it has the red eyes, right? Okay, and it has this nice sparkle on the top. It's like coated in glitter. And with me living here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I travel back and forth between Pennsylvania and Jersey and do a lot of fishing in those two states. I mean, obviously, living in Pennsylvania, I fish here, but definitely do a lot in Jersey as well. And we mostly have a lot of clear water over here. So I try to go with the more natural looking baits. I recommend anybody else who fishes clear water definitely try and go with the more natural looking baits. The bluegills seem to perform like, I don't know, I can't even describe it. They perform phenomenally. They're great. These crankbaits alone are great. I will defend these things till the day I die. I love them. I think they're the best crankbaits I've ever thrown, and I will stick by them forever, without a doubt. I mean, the action on them, the way they move through the water, they zigzag, the way they dive, even the way they float when they're coming back up. These are floating ones. So what I do is bring it down, get just below the bottom, let it kind of float on up, and fishing in clear water. Using these, it gives me a real good look of how the fish react to these baits, because I have a couple nice little creeks I fish in Jersey. I'm not gonna give my spots away, but and these creeks are maybe, if 30 foot wide, I'd be impressed. But I mean, they get about 2 foot deep, and they're loaded with bass for some strange reason. I mean, it's like a place you'd find trout or something, but it's real slow moving water, and it's crystal clear. And I throw these things out there, and I've literally seen bass just follow them in. And as you're pulling through the water and pulling it down, the bass's heads are going like this, and it floats up, and they just watch it. And as soon as you move it back down, they smash them. I don't know. It was just it's the coolest thing you can possibly see. But these crankbaits just attract them. I mean, you can see the fish dart after them. It's like, I don't know if it's the reaction strike that's making them attack it, but I'm telling you, they love to hit them. They love to smash them. But yeah, this one definitely my favorite. I had about 4 of these. I definitely catch a lot of trees as well as fish. I'm honest, I'll say it. So I try to pick up as many as I can. This chartreuse one here is relatively new. I think I've only thrown this a couple times. I don't know if I caught any fish on it or not. I don't really recall. The Bass Pro was having a special. I think it was like $3 for it, and I was like, what the heck? I'll pick it up. Why not? So I have a couple more. I really just don't feel like digging through my car to get them. This one's in the shad. This one does fairly well. I try to use this one more early spring. I really don't know too much about the shad that run through Philadelphia. Like I said, I don't really go to a lot of bluegill colors. Um, I really don't use a lot of shad colors. I don't know if anybody else does from PA. So if you are from PA and you do, please leave a comment and let me know. But I've caught in a fair amount of bass on this. I don't know if it was just from reaction. You know, just attack it. I mean, the color does have a big effect on stuff, but I mean, sometimes if your bait just works, it works. You know, I mean, I've used some real weird color baits in weird color waters, and they just turned out to work. Um, One thing you hear a lot about on a lot of videos and in TV, a lot of people take the hooks off and put the mustad hooks on. Um, if you're picky, I say do it. I have not lost that many fish using these hooks. The way the mustad hooks are is they have a shorter wire in here, and if you watch my finger, as I slide it down to this hook, you see how the hook turns like that? Kind of turns on its side. Okay, so it has a little bit of a problem with the hook set. Um, it's never really affected me. I mean, treble hooks are gonna stick. Treble hooks are just nasty to what they do to fish. But the mustad hooks, when that fish closes its mouth on there, and you get that one hook only, it can pop out. You see how it's on my finger? It could pop out pretty easily. The mustad hooks do not bend, so when you get that hook in there, it's gonna hook like this, and it's just gonna stay there, opposed to when you get them like that. Now, I did not change the mustad hooks out on these ones yet, even though I have used them. I've used this one a lot, actually. This white one here. This shad one here. But, I do have some. I do need to get around to it. I'm just kind of lazy. I hate messing with them little screw things on there. Or pain in the butt. But, yeah, I think it wouldn't hurt to throw the mustads on there. It definitely could help, but I haven't lost too many fish in the first place to really make it, a yes or no. But yeah, the squirrels are great. Definitely get some. Pick them up. They're cheap. I mean, you can get. I think they're like $6 or like $5.95 or something like that a piece. And for something that performs the way it does, they're durable. They last. You can beat them up. You know, I mean, they really don't get too much scratches and nicks on them. And I've caught about 25 fish with this exact one here in my hand. Maybe not 25. Maybe about 15 to 20. But I mean, the only marks here, I think these are actually from hook marks. I got these little rub wear and tear here. I mean, the bills get a little tiny beat up, but I mean, they really do last. I mean, no discoloration around the nose at all. That kind of wears a lot, or even around the tail. You know, a little bit, but not too much. They really work. So I definitely recommend picking some up. Try them. Get back to me. Let me know what you think. So please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.